Hi, and welcome to another Balancing Mind Talk, the podcast where we explore the transformative power of mindset in the pursuit of holistic serenity, self love, and self care, especially made for moms. So, I'm your host, I'm Eileen. I am your fellow mom and transformation coach and a yoga teacher. And today we are diving deep into the concept of holistic serenity and how it can positively impact your life as a mother. So, first, I want to explain to you what holistic serenity means, because to me, it is a way of living. It's a state of mind that touches every aspect of our lives. It's about finding peace and balance, not just within yourself, but in the context of our roles as a mother, as caregiver, as a friend, as a partner, and mostly as a person, as you. Because often we seek or even think of serenity as just our mental state. And for me, that's not covering its feeling. For me, serenity needs to be embodied in both physical, mental, and emotional and even spiritual paths. To look at it as not just a part of you. It should feel as a natural calming state in your whole body and soul. And that is why I mentioned holistic serenity, as that covers the meaning and impact it could have in your life. So, to truly understand holistic serenity, it's important to break it down into its four components. And as I just mentioned, um, we will start with a component of physical serenity because this refers to taking care of your body through nutrition, exercise or movement, and rest. And as a mother, we often put our own health on the background. It's not the most important thing, except for it is. Because in order to care for our children or our friends or our partner effectively, we must prioritize our own physical well being. And not only our physical well being, our mental serenity covers our minds. And our minds are constantly racing to with to-do lists and concerns and stress and things changing all the time. And achieving mental serenity involves learning to manage these stress factors. It involves learning to manage stress, practice mindfulness, and create mental space for ourselves amidst the chaos of life, the chaos of motherhood. Because, yes, it can be chaotic. And then there is emotional serenity. Motherhood can be such an emotional roller coaster. And it's about understanding and managing your emotions, especially um, to set an example for your kids. It's about setting boundaries and seeking support when you need it. And then there is spiritual serenity. And this doesn't necessarily means religion. I'm not religious either. It's about connecting with your inner self, finding your purpose, and understanding the deeper meaning of your role as a person and as a mother. So now the question is, how does holistic serenity positively impact your life as a mom? and it will improve your well being. Because when we embrace holistic serenity, we feel better physically, mentally, and emotionally, like I just explained. And this improved overall well being allows us to be more present, more patient, and a more loving parent, a loving mother. And it helps us communicate better with our partners, with our children, and it promotes more harmonious family environment. So it enhances relationships. And other than that, it is very effective for self care because by practicing holistic serenity, we become more efficient in self care. We carve out time for ourselves without guilt. That's a really important one, which is essential for recharging your own batteries and maintaining a positive outlook. So, effective self care. And on top of that, it builds resilience because holistic serenity equips us with the tools to handle a challenge, to handle the challenges that come with motherhood. We become more resilient, more capable, and more capable of bouncing back and forth, more capable of bouncing back from a setback. We become more resilient. So to get there, it's quite a journey. You can probably imagine that. So I'd like to share a personal story with you about when I became a mom. And I found myself overwhelmed, struggling to find balance. Not right away, because of course I felt the excitement and the overwhelming part of being a mom, and I just thought it was fear of doing things wrong because I I wasn't I didn't know really what I was doing, and no one does actually as a mom, so it's okay. You just have to find your own path in that. Um, but there was a lot of fear. There was a lot of unresolved issues in my own healing, which I was not aware of, by the way. I am aware of it now. Um, and then there was an accident where I um, was paralyzed for from the neck and my whole arm, not entirely, but I couldn't really hold anything. I couldn't hold my baby. I couldn't put them to bed, and it got me into a burnout because I was used to do and do and do and do and never stop. I was used to keep going because I had to. Because what I didn't realize is that I had to for myself, from myself, which actually means I didn't have to. That was just in my system. And that was a limiting belief I had back then. So, through this struggle of being overwhelmed, struggling to find balance and find my new groove and my new life actually with not being able to do my old job, figure things out physically, how to manage to get some strength back in my body, struggling with my mental health. Through all this struggle, it is that I discovered the power of holistic serenity, and it transformed my whole life. And I am on a mission to help you transform yours too. So, where do you start on this path to holistic serenity as a mother? You start with self awareness because you have to understand your needs and your feelings. And it is okay to put yourself first at times. It is okay to not be okay. It is okay to face your fears. But self awareness or consciousness of yourself is the first step towards finding that inner balance. And then there is daily rituals. So create a daily self-care ritual these don't need to be elaborated. Even 10 minutes of mindfulness can make a world of a difference. And maybe it's already things you do. Have an evening routine or a morning routine with rituals in it that you consciously choose to do for yourself, for your self care, and find time to put in mindfulness in there. The next one is a supportive network. So seek support from like minded moms or professionals who understand the journey that you are going through. And you don't have to do it all alone. It's a really important reminder. Don't do it all alone. And I know that it can be really hard if you cannot find like minded moms in your direct surroundings, but no worries. I have a Facebook group. It's called Balanced Mom Life, and you are so welcome to join if you'd like. I will share the link to that Facebook community in the show notes underneath this podcast. So you can just click there and join. As we wrap up today's episode, remember that holistic serenity is not a one size fits all concept because you are unique and your uniqueness is your superpower. Really important to get that. Your uniqueness is your superpower. And your journey of your motherhood, of your inner healing, of your self discovery will be unique. But the rewards are immeasurable. So just keep going. And for now, I just want to thank you for joining me on this Balancing Mind Talk. And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, or share it with your other moms who might benefit from this uh, discussion, from this Balancing Mind Talk. And stay serene, take care of yourself, and remember, balance always starts with you.